is up, YouTube? My name is Jay Purcell and I'm here with Echo and Nova. These are my new leopard geckos. I'm going to start off the video by telling you some things about my leopard geckos, and then I'm going to be sharing some facts. So, this is Echo. I bought them both from the same guy. And as you can see, her tail looks a little bit different than Nova's. And that is because she dropped her tail at some point and it grew back. But every time a leopard gecko's tail grows back, it doesn't look exactly the same as when it fell off. So that's why it's slightly shorter. Nova is very relaxed. It doesn't really show it in this video because she's the one who's walking around, but usually it's Echo who's always running around and trying to escape. But right now Echo is kind of cold, so she's stealing the heat from my legs. So here are some facts and common misconceptions about these adorable spotted lizards. The first fact: adult leopard geckos only need to be fed 3 to 4 days. Every 3 to 4 days about. Which I find really cool. So it's kind of like a pet that you can, it's not very expensive to get their food. Together, it'll probably cost me about $12 a month to feed them. Hi. So that's really cool. A misconception about them is that they are desert-dwelling lizards. They are not. They are from clay dirt biomes, and they are from places in Iraq, Pakistan, and India. So their usual biome is dirt and clay. The reasoning that it's really bad to put these geckos on sand is their body isn't able to digest sand, whether it's normal sand or calcium sand. So if you get a leopard gecko and it was put on sand and it accidentally ingested a lot of sand from hunting, then it'll fill up their stomach until it blocks off airways and they won't be able to breathe, and their heart will start pumping really quickly and they will eventually die. And it's really sad. So please, no matter what the pet store people tell you, do not put your leopard geckos or any animal on sand unless it's a Kenyan sand boa, but they're not always on sand, so that's why it's okay to put them on sand. Another thing is you shouldn't keep them as pairs, and right now that is what I'm doing, but that's because these guys were bought at Petland together, and they had lived in this 10-gallon tank together for the whole time that the previous guy had bought them, and there have never been any fights. So I feel like, oh, sorry, I had to burp. I feel like they're okay to be together, and I'll often find them hiding in the same hide. So I think that they are okay to be together, but especially if you have two males, you should never put them in the same tank because they will fight each other and it'll end in injuries, and your geckos might even kill each other. So you should never put your two in the same cage. They are extremely docile. The guy that I bought them from he works in a private school, and they were kids from grade 6 to grade 9, so they're very used to being handled, and they're very used to loud noises, which is very good for me because my house is constantly loud. I feed them about 5 to 8 crickets per feeding, which is every 3 days. And I have a little bowl of calcium dust in their tank at all times so that they can go and lick it whenever they want to, because they know how much they want and how much they need. So I just kind of leave a little bowl in there. I will be showing you the cage setup right away. It's very, very minimalistic. It has 2 hides, a cold hide and a hot hide, a water dish, and the calcium, and that is it. I will be moving these 2 to a 20-gallon tank very soon. So they will definitely be getting a very big upgrade from what they're used to. And I will be putting Eco Earth, which is a substrate that is 100% edible. So if they do eat a little bit of it, it will not cause infection because they will be able to digest it in their little tummies. And I will also be adding a few plants and some more hides. Of course, the heat turns on again. This is so annoying. The 10-gallon tank I will be using for my male, which I will be getting at some point. And then I'm going to be breeding these guys. So if you know me in real life and you want to get a leopard gecko, just let me know and I will arrange that for you. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, please write them down in the comments, because I want to answer all of them, whether it's I answer them in the comments or I make a video about it. And if you have any questions about, you know, anything on how to house your own geckos or feed your own geckos or what temperature they like to be in, just put them down in the comments and I will definitely make videos about it. And I will eventually be adding more reptiles to my room. My goal is to have pretty much no room in my room, except for my bed, my dresser, and like a little pathway to get to my bed and my dresser. But the rest of this entire space I want to be filled with, you know, reptiles and amphibians and invertebrates and arachnids. So yeah, I will definitely be getting some new additions soon. So yeah, if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be doing more videos on these little guys in the very near future. Bye! Bye, Go! So I'm just putting my 2 geckos back in their tank. Stay. You are a little rambunctious little girl, aren't you? Thank you for staying. Surprisingly, that works. Yeah, I just gotta put my camera down for a split second. She's still staying. Very impressive. Please don't fall. Oh god, okay. I'm just gonna leave that there for now. She's still... Nova's still staying. That's really impressive. So here, I'm gonna put Echo and move the cold hide back for them. She's literally still just sitting there. Maybe she's part dog. Where did this come from? That's so gross. Hey girl. Oh, now I come over and you want to run away. Come on. No, you can't have the sock. I know you like the sock, but you can't have it. Come here. Oh, there goes Echo. There we go. So like I said, it's very minimalistic. There's the calcium powder with some freezer-dried mealworms. That's what the guy gave me, and it is holidays tomorrow, so I won't be able to get them any fresh food, which really makes me sad. The hide, this is the warm hide, and the cool hide, and their water dish. Oh. And then I have a light, and over here is the heating pad. And then this reptile carpet that should be dry by tomorrow, so I can put that back in. And then I have a UVB, the costume dust, cricket food, cricket gel, the stuff for my crickets, and then those are the freezer dried mealworms. And then over here some stuff came with the tank, like this alligator skull, which I think is really cool. I might have it stand up like that because I like that a lot more than it just laying down. And then this deer skull that I'm actually going to give to my mom for her fairy garden. I have the black construction paper and a thermometer that doesn't work. And then this is going to be for my live mealworms when I get them. So yeah, I pretty much got all of this stuff for like $150, which is a steal. All this stuff together, including the 2 geckos, would have been roughly $350 to $400. So I think I did pretty good. So yeah, that's the end of this video.
I wake up every evening with a big smile on my face, and I never